Hello, everyone. Welcome to this follow up. I would say a month late, but really, I just do these whenever I feel like I have finally figured out what to say. And in the case with this album, I still don't quite know what to say, so I'm just going to do it. I have all of the tracks listed out. I went through and sampled each one again and just wrote down how I feel. Sometimes it's not even a description, it's just words, because I think that's very fitting of the album. I was even thinking, do I want to go through song by song again, because I heard it in the reaction, I heard it in the two edits of the video that I did. It's like, am I done? It's like, no, I have to go back and listen to these a little bit again, just to kind of give you guys something of substance to latch onto. So I'm not even going to articulate the notes that I have here. I'm just going to read the notes. Let's go. Frownland, one of the wildest tracks, actually gives no artifice for what listeners should expect going forward. The Dust Blows Forth and the Dust Blows Back, one of the more boring spoken word tracks. Dachau Blues, those poor Jews, man. Ella Guru, one of the first more stable tracks, but still wild. Hair Pie, Bake One, it's like a clown show in my nightmares. Moonlight on Vermont, relatively level-headed blues track, not bad at all. Pachuco Cadaver, odd glimpses of sanity amidst awkwardness. Bill's Corpse, it's Pachuco Cadaver's dark twin. Sweet, sweet bulbs, dat bass. Neon Meat to Dream of a Octafish. I love the desperation in the vocals. He must tell us this, but doesn't even know if he's saying the right words. China Pig, cool blues guitar, but I feel like I'm in Charles Manson's basement. My Human Gets Me Blues, a little too messy to glom onto anything for safe passage through the stormy sea. Dolly's Car, I like the dissonance, intentionally atonal while the rhythm is somewhat stable. Hair Pie, Bake 2, it's like a teenage garage band in my nightmares. Pina, the vocals are insane, one of the best tracks on the album. Well, not a bad spoken word track. When Big Jones sets up, the wild instrumental and lyrics somehow get to me, and I find this one of the funniest tracks on the album. Fallen Ditch, kind of like My Human, just feels a bit too unmoored and uninspired to be a favorite. Sugar and Spikes, not a bad one, somewhat tethered. Ant-Man B, I feel like as Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden, they were hearing After the Flood by Talk Talk, and as they exited, it turned into this song. Orange Clawhammer, decent track. Wildlife, I like the confusion in the vocals. This song has no idea what it is or why it's here. She's Too Much for My Mirror, I did not note the clever slate. Hobo Changba, I'm glad the cavemen finally have an avant-garde track to call their own. The Blimp, next to Pina, best track on the album, just utter emotional insanity. Steal Softly Through Snow, bitter respite after the Blimp. Old Fart at Play, I haven't heard lyrics this good since that one Ed Sheeran song. And then Veterans Day Poppy, ending on a somewhat normal track. Okay. And those are my notes, and I feel like I cannot summarize this album any better than that. It is wild. And it's kind of crazy that Frownland is one of the more wild tracks on here, because there's tracks in here that are kind of way more stable than Frownland. It just gets going right out of the gate, and then it kind of slows down for tracks here and there. It's kind of scattered which ones are crazy, but it was a lot of fun. I don't even get enjoyment out of listening to it, and in a normal traditional musical sense. It's a completely wild, different kind of experience. But anyway, that's all I really have to say or can think of to say for Trout Mask Replica, a album of pure genius and insanity. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Until next time, Godspeed.